Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Tyler Merkovich with the czar of the playbook, Emery Hunt. We're breaking down the ACC championship game, which we predicted in the beginning of the year. Georgia Tech versus Clemson. This is a rematch, which Georgia Tech won 30-27. Clemson, with that late surge, wasn't enough. Yellow Jackets had a fake field goal for a touchdown there. These two teams very well evenly matched. Now, what are your keys to victory for the Yellow Jackets, who struggled against their rival Georgia?
Well, defensively, they can't allow Clemson's C.J. Spiller to get out on the perimeter, because if he does that, it's going to be lights out, 88 out the gate. He's going to be gone. So defensively, they're going to have to make sure they secure the outside, keep that guy inside the box, even though he's still a good runner inside the box, but don't allow him to get to the perimeter. Second, you're going to have to hit Parker. You're going to have to get a hit on him quickly, because he's trying to get out the pocket, fire the ball down the middle of the field. So you want to get a hit on him early. That's going to give that secondary of Georgia Tech that's struggling a little bit some opportunities to be successful in the passing game. And third, special teams is going to have to be key, because you have Jacoby Ford as well as C.J. Spiller back there returning kicks. And don't sleep on the true freshman back there, Ellington.
And their roommates. That's a real fast one right there, Ford and Spiller. But it's going to be a great running back matchup. Jonathan Dwyer, Anthony Allen for Georgia Tech, C.J. Spiller and Andre Ellington for Clemson. And you know Georgia Tech has that option attack. Nesbitt and the wide receiver struggled a little bit. Demarius Thomas, the big receiver for Georgia Tech, is going to want redemption. But get this, the Tigers have 21 interceptions this year. That's a playmaking secondary. These two teams very similar. Georgia Tech also having a great secondary with Tarrant and Butler and Morgan Burnett. So what are your keys to victory for Clemson and Dabo Swinney?
Well, you looked at the first game, and they played pretty well. It was a really good game, a close game to the bottom, fell out late for Clemson. They couldn't stop the run. So, number one, they have to maintain disciplined defense. That's the key to victory. Anytime you play an option team, you have to make sure you play your keys, read your keys, play discipline. That's number one. Two, I don't understand why Dabo Swinney doesn't give C.J. Spiller the football. You see against South Carolina, he broke the opening kickoff back for a touchdown and didn't touch the ball until the second possession of the game. That is insane. As a Heisman Trophy candidate, give this guy the ball. You have to get him involved in this game early enough. This is for the championship and the rights to go to a BCS bowl game. Third, defensively, they're going to make sure they're going to have to stop Thomas in the passing game. That killed them last game. The option pass, they have to make sure they show up on the back end. I like Clemson to lose this game, because I think Georgia Tech's offense is going to run the football down.
Did you just change right there, right in the middle? Well, that's interesting. But Clemson, they're trying to drop a 3-game skid to Georgia Tech. I'm going to go with Clemson here. This is going to be a turnover battle. Whoever wins a turnover margin is going to win this game, because both teams are very similar. And I'm going to go with Clemson here. I think they'll snap the 3-game skid and they'll get to the BCS bowl game. Whoever wins this will probably go to the Orange Bowl, which should be a very interesting game.
Yeah, I just don't think Dabo Swinney realizes C.J. Spiller's on the team until it's too late.
That's a big mismatch for Georgia Tech. Right. They got Paul Johnson, a great staff, compared to Dabo Swinney, who's a good coach, but he doesn't have his team play consistent for full 4 quarters, so that could be an advantage Georgia Tech. Interesting game, though. I'm going with Clemson. For more college football previews, visit footballgameplan.com/NCAA.